Remember, keep an eye out for the poll.
Maybe D, black and yellow battle day. I came up with it, but I keep forgetting it. Let's go into the game now, and let's see if Apbr will actually get that sweet early to mid game that the index is showing they will have.
This is a very good combination coming in from Apbr in terms of mobility. I wouldn't be surprised if like they pick it up in terms of the emblems to just go for the extra movement speed because they do have that already. So they'll try to prioritize their emblems more on the damage setup right now. But we're starting to see that, you know, they're just starting to build up a lot of those kinds of transitions, especially into the Little Wanderer, which Apbr will be able to get.
Who will get a higher KD in this game? Ryzen or Kyle TZ? Comment your answer in the live stream chat with a hashtag SmartPowers MPLS12. And this is what we're talking about. Early to mid Apbr, yes, but this is what you always look out for when you are playing up against a Kufra, a Martis, is that you just make sure that the Martis doesn't get the snowball. Any weird things about the emblems you guys notice?
I mean, in terms of like the emblems, you have the triple tenacity, especially for the Brody. You got that as well with the assassin talent being picked up by the Brody in itself. So he's really going to deal a ton of damage, but at the same time try to sustain as much. Although Kyle TZ not so much.
Kyle TZ, nice knock up there. Can they convert into a kill? First blood for Kyle TZ, putting Apbr on the board. It looked dire there for a second, and they turn it around. Great entry there once again from Ogwen.
It looked good for Onic when they came in, but then they have to consider that unless they see or unless they know where the Kadita is, they really have to count their abilities in their entries hands.
This is what was what Nice was mentioning a while ago, right? You have the Mystic Gush, you also have the extra first skill that was available for them. So in terms of like the knockup coming in from Ogwen with the use of his Kadita, yes, he's not a squishy hero, or he's not a very tanky hero, but he can at least set up from a mile away, and that is what Onic needs to worry about, as the turtle is already spawned.
All right, they're both jockeying for position right now. No one with a clear advantage, but you have to watch out for the level 4 Cram there. He can just disrupt the attempt of Apbr any time with a well-timed flicker penalty zone if he wants to. But FlapTZ actually already half a level in the lead, so that Paquita will have the damage.
Yeah, both of them lining up here. No one claiming that they want to actually give this one a go just yet, but looks like they'll finally commit here. Got to watch out for the initiation. Stun going to come through. Cram looking for an entry as well. It's going to be taken by Ryzen. So already they're going to be finding it out. They just disengaged though. So Onic Philippines comes in, happy with the majority of the damage being taken from Apbr. They get the turtle.
That was great transition coming in from Onic Philippines. They knew that they had the Netherrealm on their side, so they were very much willing to exhaust all of their resources as they were able to get the very first turtle of the game. Apbr, the answer is to just continue to try and get more in terms of like the jungle creeps, because basically we do have the Baksha who already has 1 kill, and it's very much effective for him to just roam around the map, try to get rotations, you know, starve Ryzen from getting more objectives on his own, especially now that he already has 1 death. So Kyle TZ a little bit ahead.
Yeah, and look at Apbr. They're going to be going for an aggressive rotation between 2 members of Onic. Actually, Kyle TZ, his Retribution did not go off cooldown. That means, I'm not sure if he missed it, or maybe he was just slightly out of range with the turtle, or he didn't expect that Onic will suddenly just bring the damage onto the turtle, so that Ryzen will be the threshold to Retribution in a way. A little bit of a, well, let's just say that was a good play by Onic for getting the first turtle.
Reminds me too, you know, going back, we took a glimpse at really the breakdown there, the turtle take specifically, or the turtle control.
Yep. That's
kind of what Onic Philippines needed to do, right? They were able to secure that one for themselves. Hopefully they can continue on that path. Apbr, for the most part though, really will be looking to grab some of these kills early on if they can, right? They need to be able to scale up pretty well, especially having this double mage lineup. They're going to be looking for it here. Getting Netherrealm out. Could be in trouble. Rapidu going to take some damage. There's a Mystic Gush. He has to flicker out, though. They couldn't get the kill they're looking for. Response still going to come through. Ryzen going to be in trouble now. Has to get away. Can he do it? Couple shots away. Kill goes over to Few. Finally looking for more in the mid lane. And they're happy with that for now.
The question was if they can withstand the Netherrealm. The answer is absolutely. That was a very masterful play coming in from Apbr, because they knew that they had to just exhaust they had to exhaust the Netherrealm first and then deal a ton of damage from there. Good saving coming in from Ogwen, because he actually managed to save the second skill of the Kadita before the Netherrealm was popped off. And then once the Netherrealm was gone, he used the second skill, and then it was AP Bren, Super Marco going in with the extra basic attack, and from there, it was that Demon Hunter sword that really helped him to secure the kill because of the attack speed that it possesses.
It looks like sometimes Onic are a little bit too eager to start fighting this early on. Again, AP Bren, this is their window. In this early game, Onic should really just try to farm up more as AP Bren go for an invade.
He got it too.
Yeah,
Wow.
he took it right from Ryzen. Now Ryzen going to be in trouble. Ogun again!
Oh!
Gets him with the rough waves. Converting another kill here for AP Bren. Kyle
Here we
TZ charging up there. They also still have to watch out for Few. He does have that ultimate available as they now focus on Rapidu. Mystic Gush going to come through, paired with it. Gets the Nether Realm. They're going to rage into the walls. Rapidu will fall. Here comes Cram, though, as he's looking for more. Nets coming in to profit as well. They're trying to turn it around here. Blazing Duo to push them back. Nets trying to get under the safety of the turret. Survives with one sliver of health. And now Flap on the run. Quite messy there for AP Bren.
Initially, they were very confident in going to the purple buff because they knew that it was Paramis and Gufra who could deal damage from all of those guys. And then it reached the point wherein they kind of overstayed. Few and Ogun went down because of the fact that they no longer had any skills. The Rough Waves was already committed by Ogun upon taking down Rapidut. Rapidut managed to stay alive for a little bit more seconds before he was taken out by the other members of AP Bren.
Yeah.
Well, technically now AP Bren still holds a significant amount of gold lead, but they need to be wary and take control before this happens, right? Onic gets their scaling and they get the first turret of the game.
All right, Onic meeting their timers perfectly in terms of getting their gold laner out, getting that scale. Oh, in the mid, Cram!
Yeah. Cram, wow, with a huge Nether Realm save. In what looked like it should have been a sure kill. That's why they have that Fairness there with them. Now third turtle of the game is up. Both junglers having one apiece here. They're going to want to battle this one out.
This is now Kyle TC. This is going to be the estimate of what he can do. Meanwhile, Few and the others are just trying to zone them out, and it seems like it's going to be uncontested.
Yeah, good call by Onic. If they contested that anymore, it'll be way too much for them to handle. Who's going to get this purple buff? Kyle TC? No, it's still going to go to the hands of Ryzen.
Safe.
Safe.
Okay.
Well, mind you, man. I mean, right now, it's like AP Brand just trying to control a bunch of the objectives. And, Onic is trying to make the necessary plays available to get themselves back in this game. However, AP Brand is always manning or putting at least a +1 up on their situation. Once they got the turtle, they also got the turret in exchange. In case, Onic tries to go for the engage, that's the time where they take the kills. But if there's going to be no engage whatsoever, that's the opportunity for them to basically get the turret. So they have option A and option B. Very well orchestrated for the side of AP Brent.
Onic right now, let's see what wins they could get from Mata here. Again, if they time things right, they should be able to fight. They just have to watch out for Super Marco. They can bait out abilities from Ogren, Few. Then that changes the focus of team fights. Now you have to look for the late entry of Flap TZ. And of course, the late and we got to see earlier in that one fight for the purple buff where Onic turned it around. As long as Nets can free hit, he's good. So if he has the items, that's good news.
Okay, they already got the Nether Realm out too. You guys talking about items here. Another big one picked up for Nets.
Oh!
Cram in trouble. Can't survive that one. You see, just even when that Nether Realm is down, that's where you see AP Ben playing around it. And that time it worked, but now still a lot of focus here, even in the mid lane. Want to utilize Nets. Rapidu going to take a little bit of damage, but quite tanky himself. Should be fine.
Man, that is crazy. I tell you that, bouncing balls are very effective when you take them on land, but when you place them all over the sea, the balls don't bounce there. So that is something that is really playing very effective coming in from Onic, or AP Bren rather, as the first Lord of the game is going to be uncontested. Super Marco having a feast day for AP Bren.
Yeah, man, big bouncing ball energy coming from AP Bren right now. Maximizing their lineup and their strength. And they're not even the ones with the Cupra, they're against it.
You got to say, so much pressure here in the jungle against Onic Philippines, and they're really making them work, even just for these buffs, right? That's something that's kind of happened, and this was very apparent even back in the run for ISF for AP Bren, because they seem to have mastered this transition from that early to mid game, especially leading into the First Lord. And that's always where I feel like going up against AP Bren, teams have to find that challenge out. How do we maintain the early game? How do we get it so either we're toe-to-toe, if not have an advantage against AP Bren into the First Lord? Onic Philippines, unfortunately, was not able to do that. They should make quick work of this Lord, though. They are slowly but surely getting further and further away in terms of economy here, and that is the trouble part. Now they try to hold on. They hold on to the tier 2 for now. Unless they press the situation, it's better if they don't. They have a lot of ground to cover.
Hans, what's the condition right now for Onic? How do they come back here?
I mean, for Onic, you just have to just let Rapidoot do his thing, right? Rapidoot, for us, some time we've seen him try to unleash those Tyrant's Revenge and Rages, and you also have Escalera to just deal the necessary amount of sustain whenever it's needed. However, if you're starting to look at Apbr, they're starting to build a commendable amount of gold lead. Almost an entirely full build already coming in from Super Marco. He has secured a bunch of items already with the Wind of Nature as a defensive mechanism. Meanwhile, for Onic Philippines, we're starting to see that Ryzen, even though he's 0-3 and 0 now, he decides to build up more on those defensive items just so he can last more in terms of team fights. It's going to be a problem for Onic Philippines once Apbr just doesn't have half the damage left, or at least 25% of their HP left, because that's the time. Instead, this time, they went for the Gorge just because it already has the stun. It also has a very proactive approach towards the team fights because you have stun, you have vision all the time, and you also have the ultimate just in case you want to go. So it's not just vision, it's also the rest of the members just trying to clear it in. But so far, this is the way for them to start. Owen is down.
Okay, we missed what happened there. Ogwin being out of the picture is big here for Onic Philippines as they try to contest this next Lord. They're going to be fighting up forward. Conceal goes in. Cram going to jump in right on Few. Few going to be in trouble dealing with this Terizla. Has to get taken down there. They're trying to hold it on for this Lord. Still going to be going. Flap TZ force out. It's secured by Nets. The Mystic Gush. Can they convert this though? Onic has the Lord. They only lost one, so in terms of the trade, it was 2 for 1, but they got the Lord.
You mentioned that earlier, Hans. Rapidoot, let him do his thing. And alongside another member of Onic, it slipped my mind who it was he was with. I believe it was Nets.
Yep.
They were able to find the guy.
Damage, and Onic manages to secure the objective. This is the reason why you give Nets a hero that is very good in terms of like clearing up the major objectives. In terms of turrets, in terms of the major objectives such as the Lord, he is very well commended. Nice torn apart memory as well into unleashing upon the other members, but a fight again.
They're going to go again. Few flickering in, trying to get that kill. They are going to get the Netherrealm out. These could be in trouble. Nets will fall. Finding the perfect target. Still, Escalera will fall as well. Make it 3 as Cram falls in the mid lane too. Looking for more. Rapidoot on the run. He's going to get retribution. Can't escape this. It's too much. He flickers out trying to stay alive and will get whittled down before taken out by Super Marco.
Quick feet, a movement. That's the story of Apbr in this matchup. I mean, rotations. We have backline access, whatever you call it. Paquito is just going to be right behind them when they tend to initiate. There's going to be 4 members initially, but from that on, once the ultimates are being exhausted, it's just like this.
Marco going in with Blazing Duet, able to get the kill they were looking for. That's the pressure. Now working on this bottom lane base turret. They take that out. Looks like Apbr going to be happy about it. And you were talking about it there, Hands. You see that that exchange. The slow coming out, whether that's Few, worked with Ogwin with the burst, and then here comes Super Marco with the Blazing Duet. It folds, it overlaps so well there.
Yeah, and it hurts if you're an Onic fan here, and for Onic, because they did one of the key things they needed to do to retake control of this game, which was you win the Lord, and you win the first Lord of the game, or second Lord of the game, and then you build something off of that. They were trying to find something in the mid lane, but then Apbr just caught them off guard. You said feet work, Hans? Well, they did. Apbr, some really great feet work, avoiding as well the entry of Rapidoot. He ended up clapping the wall because of how well Apbr avoided him.
And to add to everyone's point, like, did you guys see the gold of Flap TZ at this point? Like, he was second to the gold laner. He was second. Yeah, he's basically rich.
Oh, wow.
You know, and he's richer than all 5 members coming in from the side of Onic. That's how very well and calculated. He's trying to push all the minion waves. He's basically just giving out and dishing out the turret damage, split pushes, but now they're seen.
Okay, Ogwin gonna find Cram, gets the flicker out, still gonna be working on this Lord. Flap TZ trying to help zone control here. Conceal play coming through. They're going to find Nets. Actually, there.
Oh!
The flicker comes in from Rapidu. Going to find the Rage. Still, can they get the Lord they're looking for? Rapidu will fall. Secured by Ryzen, though. Can they stay alive? Double kill for Super Marco. Nets trying to help out here.
Oh, no.
Ryzen will fall as well. 3 down. Make it 4 as Cram will get taken out as well. Although he tries, it's a maniac for Super Marco.
Call him Super Maniac at this point. What a turnaround by APB. Rapidu could only find Kyle TZ, but at that point the Lord was way too high. They didn't need to worry about it.
This is now the major point, and they're about to finish this game.
They're looking to punch this one in, and Nets trying to buy as much time as he can. Immortality will be popped with the full waves here. Rapidude is up, but he's not going to be enough. And AP Bren will secure game 1.
A little bit of